How are you?
How are you is the real question. How have you been?
I've been good, working, really locked in,
I,
working on this album.
I love that for you. Okay, Leo, look, you just had a big drop today. I just want to say congratulations. How is this song special to you?
It's really personal to me. It's just me talking about my experiences growing up in Houston, growing up in Mo City, growing up in Ridgemont, what that experience was like for me as a young girl and just feeling outcasted and really having to believe in myself and really having to instill confidence in myself, the same message that I've pretty much been preaching since I've started making music. So it's really personal to me, and it's like one of those, it kind of feels like a journal entry almost. So it's like one of my most candid songs, one of my most vulnerable songs, and I'm really proud of it.
And we're so proud of you too, Leo. And wait, I have to ask, what is the sample in the song?
The sample in the song is Tom Brock. There's nothing in this world that can stop me from loving you.
Ooh, Jay-Z used that in Girls, Girls, Girls too.
And DJ Chose actually produced this record, and so he was the mastermind behind the sample and putting everything together. So I wanted to shout him out too because he's amazing.
Ridgemont Baby just dropped. Monaleo on the line with me on 97.9. Make sure you go get that, stream that, everything. And Leo, look, we're trying to get this album, this EP. What's it gonna be?
That's a good question. We'll have to see. It just depends because I want to say right now. I want to say this. It feels like an album. It feels like it's giving me album energy. But who knows? Things change throughout the process. So I might lean more towards EP vibes. I might want to shorten it. Might want to do less songs. It just depends.
Do you feel like Ridgemont Baby will be an intro type song, or you have like an actual
I
another intro?
definitely think it definitely gives me intro vibes.
Same.
It might end up being the intro, just depending upon like the direction that I go in for the tape itself. But it might be an intro. But I kind of I was leaning towards something else maybe.
Okay, so how many songs do you have?
I have
Like a whole vault, like we
see,
talking like 100 songs type of stuff you picking from?
like in the vault. See, I'm not. What's funny? I'm really not one of those artists who records a whole bunch of songs back to back to back. I really take time with each and every individual song that I have, and I love to like always bring things back to the drawing board and constantly work on and tweak the songs that I already have that I already really love. So I wouldn't say. I mean, I'm not sure exactly, but I know I don't have like 1,000 songs like some artists be having. Like I have a very limited number of songs, but they're all really, really, really good quality.
Quality over quantity, I'm with you. And the fans are with you too. Whenever you're ready to drop, we just trying to see if it's done or not. Not yet.
No, not done.
Leo,
but I'm not far away either. Not done, but I'm not far away either.
Okay. You don't have to tell us, but do you have like a set date already or not? We're not yet.
Not yet.
Okay.
It's still, it's still in the works.
I know we probably talked about this before, but I saw in the video you had like Misbehavior and like OMG Girls posters on the wall. Did you grow up like listening to them?
Yes, I did. So I was a huge Mindless Behavior fan. I was a huge OMG Girls fan. And I actually, all of that stuff was very strategic. Like I came up with the entire creative direction step by step for the music video because I really wanted it to, I really wanted to tell my story as accurately as possible. So I really didn't want to leave that in the hands of anybody else. So I did the entire creative direction with the help of Chris Villa, and he has a company called Shot Clock that helped bring everything to life, of course. But I sat down and wrote the entire treatment, and I wanted to make sure that I included Mindless Behavior and OMG Girls because I love them, and I still love them. To this day, like I still get very nostalgic when I think about them. I remember a couple of years ago, whenever Mindless Behavior was coming to town, I remember 97.9 was doing something on the radio, and I was trying to call in to get some tickets. I was calling back to back to back. Oh my God. I didn't win the tickets, but thankfully my mom did save up some money so she can get me those tickets so I can go with my friends. So that was a really good experience for me. So I got to see them in concert.
Wow.
So, but yes, I love them.
Shout out to moms. I remember calling too for Scream Tour tickets, and I remember somebody hung up in my damn face. But that was a long time ago. Everything comes full circle
They
now.
was doing that. I used to get the busy tone. Like I only ever got through one time, and I was so excited I couldn't even contain myself. Like I think I was just asking him to play like a song on the radio, and I was like, oh my God, hey, everybody, hi.
And now you on the same station you used to call into. We're so proud of you. Everybody in Houston is just so happy for you. Like, I'm for real. A lot of people, I feel like just everybody just rallies around you. Like, there's just genuine support for you. How do you feel about the way that you are basically, you're the princess of H-Town right now? How do you feel about that title?
I love that. I don't take that lightly at all. I take that very seriously. I love where I'm from. I love being from Houston. I love our culture. I love the people that we have coming out of Houston. Like, we're so talented. It's like kind of scary. I feel like if you're from Houston, it's almost like a cheat code.
Yeah.
Because it's like you are bound to be extremely talented. All of our influences and all of our predecessors, the people that came before us, really set a wonderful example on what it means to be a hardworking, diligent, talented artist. So I feel blessed to be from Houston, and I love Houston.
Houston loves you back. And Leo, before I let you go too real quick, shout out your granny one time too.
Shout out to my granny. Shout out to my granny Deborah and my granny Rosalind. Shout out to my papa. Shout out to my dad, my mom. Shout out to my stepmom, Chris. Shout out to my brothers. Shout out to all my cousins, everybody in the family, and shout out to my friends. I really appreciate y'all for supporting me. And a lot of the people in the music video that you see are based on real characters. And so I wanted to even cast people that look as closely like me and, you know, look as close to the actual real person as possible. So my family played a huge part in just building me up and just really helping me become the person that I am today. So I love them so much. Shout out to my entire family and all of my friends. And shout out to Kiki. That's my best friend that you see in the video. There's a little girl with me with the L on the backpack, and then there's another little girl who has a K on her backpack.
Oh, that's Kiki that you always talk about in your songs and stuff too.
Exactly.
Your
that's
ace.
Kiki that I always talk about.
Okay.
Exactly, my ace.
Yes.
My best friend. So I love her so much. So yeah, shout out to everyone.